Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to the channel of Chill to Relax Plant Content, where we talk about our plants and we try to learn the best way to grow them so they grow how we want them to grow. So we are in I guess like the third week, going into the fourth week of August, and it's after the heat wave. A lot of plants in my garden did not receive enough water to sustain themselves, so we're gonna do a real quick walkthrough. I'll pause and go over the plants that actually made it and survived, but it's a lot of just spent flowers, dead things. I think they're done for the season. So I guess we'll start in the front yard and work our way back. All right. So this is my rhododendron plants, tree, bush. Still same, looking fine. It does look like it wants to rebloom, and I wonder if it will. There's a lot of them, or maybe it's just gonna grow some more leaves. Who knows? I guess we'll find out. The lilac bush is fine. All of my main bushes are okay. Anything that has a good root system. The viburnum, I think it's the viburnum, they come out with is starting to bloom. These guys are going to be big bright white clusters, kind of like the hydrangeas, but big and white. But yeah, it's starting to bloom. The azaleas are fine. The flowers are spent, but the bushes are good. Now we have come upon the dog named Bebe. She's just basking in the sun. Hello, you good girl. Yeah, what's your good girl? All right, first flower bed. Yeah, roses took a hit. All of the foliage fell off. We do have some green new growth, but yeah, it dropped a lot of leaves. Everything else is pretty bare. The lilies have all dropped their flowers. It's kind of like a little planty graveyard. My sedums have not sprouted yet, or bloomed yet is what I meant to say. And then I have some Tradescantia that I threw back there, and it's actually doing well. Did not die. I have ivy. You know how annoyed I am by seeing this ivy in here? It's a great ground coverage, but it will choke out the rest of your plants. So I guess that'll be something we do. We have some scallions my sister gave to me when she visited. They're coming back. They dried out, but they're coming back. We have another piece of the sedum, and then we have just more spent foliage. We have some more Tradescantia. This guy looks like it's starting to crawl around. It would be so nice if that plant survived the winter, but I don't think it will. Anyway, oh look, nice hole the dogs dug. I guess I will be able to put a plant in there. Alright, we have little yellow flowers from something, I don't know what, but we got that. And then we have these little purple and yellow flowers. I don't know what these are either. That's the only color I see over here, other than green. Alright, and then we'll do a quick walk by. The Columbias are done for the season. Look how crispy that guy is, but they should come back. All of the tiger lilies are spent and done. All of the baskets are also pretty much burnt up. It does seem to be some new growth though, so maybe they'll come back. We'll see. These are annuals though, so they're not going to survive the winter, but maybe they'll come back for the rest of the summer. All right, the hostas are here and there doing okay, not so okay, but I feel confident that they will come back next year. And yeah, we've also got a lot of leaf from the trees that fell and dried up too, so that happened. Coming back into the backyard gardens, it's basically, the backyard looks worse I think than the front. So we're gonna hear the AC running because it's still hot. All of these guys dried up. Yeah, the rose bush again dropped all of its leaves. It is growing back though. All of these guys, yeah, it's pretty much done for the season. This is a little sad little graveyard. These guys are still flowering. If anybody knows what these flowers are, please tell me. I think they're cone flowers, but I could be wrong. Look how cool that flower looks. It's got little flowers inside a flower. Oh, there we go. So cool. Definitely one I want to regrow next year. And we just got more dead stuff. Alright, and then I will swing you real quick along. Oh, there's baby again. Along here, most of the hydrangeas dried up. A lot of my lilac plants also dried up. So we're gonna find out next year what's coming back and what's not coming back, and maybe even put up like a little irrigation system or something for when we have heat waves like that, because yeah, as you can see, I do want to show you really quick my hibiscus trees over here, bush trees, whatever they are, that are blooming. Yeah, you can just see everything is still like really wilted. We need like a good rain. But we got these guys starting their blooms. Very cute, very cute. And I have a bunch of different hibiscus plants in the front yard that are still like little baby plants. And a lot of them I think also took a beating. So this hydrangea plant is doing really well though. Looks like it might even bloom again, or it's putting out the blooms. I think this is my hydrangea plant. No, I don't think this is actually. What are you? You're just a weed. Yeah, so we're going to have to redo all of this. We've been getting, I don't know where these weeds came from, but these are definitely weeds. They're pretty. I like the really bright, vibrant pink stems, but, you know, I would like my hydrangeas. Also on the fence, we had the kalanchoes, which are technically still alive, but, you know, not looking so good. And then we have the begonias, which don't seem too bad. They're kind of coming back. But I think I had pansies in these guys. Those are all dried up. And I think they're done for the season. Alright, let us get to where there's actually some plants that are alive. Alright, so these aren't really, there's some dead stuff mixed in with the alive stuff. I don't know what this stuff was. It's spent. This guy, I can't remember what these are called, but these guys are, they made it. These are native to around here, so I guess they're used to fluctuating weather. What else? We had a begonia my nieces picked out for my birthday. Still alive, still doing well. We have a coleus that's beat up. I think it's starting to try to flower. I think they're death blooms. We have a little bit of zinnia left. The begonias did great. I think begonias are going to have to be like my plant of choice. And half a tradescantia plant. Now, the reason I have half a tradescantia plant is because my dog likes to pee on this half of the tradescantia plant. Alright, so up to some alive plants. My succulents. They're doing well. These guys had no issues with the drought, the rain, nothing. So I think what I'm going to do for next year, I think what I want to do is kind of like plan it out. This year I kind of just threw things places and said, just see what happens. We're doing some cleaning, so that's our garbage can we're cleaning out. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to make a video of it. Anything that's in terracotta is going to get a succulent, and then I'll do like my flowers and stuff in the plastic bins because they hold more water. I think it'll be easier. I guess we'll find out. I don't know the names of any of these succulents. I know, I should be better about that, but I'm not. So we're just going to do a quick little up close view of all of them. And yeah, and then I'll bring you to the next part that is alive. They are very pretty when they get sun stressed. And I'll give you a quick view of my little like caged planters. They're doing well. This guy's dead. This guy's dead. This guy is doing well. I think the other one is actually doing better, but it is what it is. Alright, all my dead and dying Asiatic lilies, they're done for the season. Not too many of them actually went to seed like these guys did, but a lot of them didn't at all. They kind of like look like that. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out. See what happens next year. I do kind of want to redo this whole section, but we're not there yet. Okay. Now, this. Let me back up so you can get the whole view. Yeah, there's a lot dead. There's like one plant that's still alive. Yeah, so these next year are all gonna have terracotta. They're all terracotta, but they're all gonna have succulents so that we don't have to really worry about droughts and upkeeping on the watering, because it's kind of a lot, you know? So let's see if there's anything. Oh, I did put a little succulent, a trailing succulent in here, and then in here, and they're still alive. Everything else is, actually, we have a little begonia, trying to make it. But I think that's it, other than whatever this plant is. It's some type of flowering plant. I don't remember what it was, because I didn't take notes. So, yeah. Alright, and on to the little area that's actually alive and still doing well. So we will start over here. And these are the same types of flowers that are in the terracotta to the left of me. I don't know what they are. Everything else though has kind of dried up. These guys on top have some greenery still, and there's like green here and there. Again, I don't know what anything is, but this is lupine. These are what the leaf shapes look like. I know this one. And yeah, just that. This is my lemon tree. Look, it grew back. Wow, this really took off. It must have loved the the heat. Oh god, trying to pull out some grass. But yeah, look at that. It was mostly sticks. They probably love that heat wave. You can see all this new growth. Now these guys do like develop spines, like thorns. Thorns is the word. So just be careful. But then we have this guy. No idea. No idea. This thing right here is actually blooming. No idea what it is. We got this guy also blooming. Look how pretty. Oh my god, that's like a light pink colored flower. That is really pretty. That's beautiful. If anybody knows what those are, please let me know. These are some begonias and impatiens, I believe, that I just put in this little pot because I had some extra. And they're doing actually really well. So maybe that's the trick for the plastic pots, like, because these plants are doing really well. And then we got something over here, this big thing. It did flower at one point. I don't know if you could see those flowers. Yeah. But they're pretty much done. If you know what that is, let me know. We got this big old leafy thing, and then more of, I think these are cone flowers. If you know, let me know. I really like these ones. These are like top tier, top favorite. And then these guys look like a bunch of, they just look like a bunch of weeds, but I'm not sure. So we're just gonna leave them. Well, all of this we'll probably take out and redo next year. So now, to the succulents. They're doing actually really well for the most part. The ones that look the roughest are actually the ones in plastic, which makes sense. The plastic holds on to moisture longer, you know. But yeah, so I'll just give you a little quick update. The creeping, I think these are creeping thyme. Look at that pink sun stress on those, so pretty. And then whatever this guy's called, and then the third guy didn't make it. Each of them should have, I think, 3 different types of plants. Yeah, as you can see. And this guy struggled to make it in that pot. And then this pot, ignore all the leaves. I'm not cleaning them out. That's next year's problem. This one actually looks the best out of all the 3 plastic pots. And then we move up to this little shelf. We got a hens and chicks. We got whatever that's called, some type of stone crop, the climbing or the crawling thyme, whatever I just said that was. And we have some more of that. We got this beautiful succulent, gorgeous. And then we got this guy coming up. We got some more dead leaves, some hens and chicks, which I'm really, really liking. I have a couple of these in pots inside, and they're in a window that's not doing so great, so I'm gonna have to move them, but another day, another problem, or another, another day's problem. And then in here, we have, well, these guys are pretty much done. They were coleuses. And I think out of all of them, this guy is kind of still alive. This one is kind of still alive. And then this guy is he's the most alive out of everybody. Everybody else is struggling hard. But I made some of these guys with my nieces and nephews. It was a lot of fun. And as you can see, they really thrive in the summer. So this is something I would highly recommend you do with a little one, or on your own if you want. It doesn't matter. And we'll go up to the second one. They look beautiful. I'm going to bring these guys into my garage over winter to see if they will survive the winter and bring them back out next year. And if they don't survive, then we'll just have to redo them. But I really am liking the succulents, like hardiness and ability to deal with a drought and a heat wave. So yeah. Alright guys, so that is what my flower garden and what my plants look like outdoors after the heat wave in the tail end of August. I definitely missed a couple of things here and there. I'm not even going to bother showing you my tomato and pepper plants. They're alive. They had the beginnings of tomatoes and peppers. And then I guess a deer or something came and ate them. It's my fault. I didn't put up the fence fast enough. I was literally going to do that the next day, and I guess the deers heard about it and they came that night. But yeah, pretty much that's it. So I guess until next year, we'll plan it out a little better. I'll know what things are. But for the first year, it wasn't too bad, you know. I think an irrigation system will definitely like help, especially with like the hydrangeas and stuff that are like farther out where pulling out a hose is kind of a pain. But yeah, so let me know how your garden did after your heat wave if you had one. And until next time, relax, plant. Peace out. A week, it was really hot. And yeah, everything got crispy. I'm not sure this stuff's gonna come back, but it doesn't hurt, I guess, to water it. It's all right. Good catch.
Hi guys, I am going to water the plants.
So these are called succulents. Succulents don't usually need a lot of water or too much water. You could fill it up, yeah, fill so the whole top of it is soaked, and then that's it. Good.
Now we're going to start with the bottom.
All right.
Okay, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to start with this. Wow, cool.
Yeah. Oh, you hear the playing? Yeah. The moon's out too. We got like a little half a moon.
Okay, and now we're going to do this one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the middle one. Yep.
Little. Thanks, Mom.
Oh, you need more water?
And now we're going to
All right, hold on. We got to get more from
gonna
the
do
hose. Go ahead.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
It's okay.
Next, we're going to do this side one, which is really hard to do because it's sideways.
I know. I got to fix that one.
And now we're going to do this one. Okay, that's it. And then...
All right. We could water the guys in the baskets or the cages. Yep.
I'm going to watch for them.
These are also succulents. These are creeping succulents. They trail. I think
Okay.
yeah, the whole top.
Okay.
And then the bottom.
The
You gotta
bottom.
do- Yeah.